Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path. It's been a while since I've recorded. I got sick. I'm still actually trying to get over it, but I think I'm okay enough to record right now. I'm just hoping my voice doesn't sound too dry or crackly or whatever. Alright, so we are in the inherited turnabout in the middle. Justine, what do we do now? Well then, can we really accept this theft report? Let's ask for confirmation. That should clearly tell us whether or not she's lying. Right, well then, I'll just call and confirm it. It looks like Miss Delicious isn't the culprit. Indeed, she really did set up the poison gas as a trap. I don't believe she would do it in the way that incriminates her the most. Yeah. She's too obvious. So, Miles, who do you think is the culprit? Predicting the actions of the victim would require a fair amount of advanced planning. And there's only one person here capable of that. Huh? Uncle Ray would like to know too. Who do you suspect? The one who stole the Mycotoxin X and prepared the room in advance was the only person who could, right? The person who set up this whole place. And that's kind of sad to think about it, but it's Catherine. It had to be the curator of the Zodiac Art Gallery, Miss Catherine Hall. However, I still don't have any evidence that she is the criminal yet. I see, she is. He doesn't want to believe it either. Aww. The way he said that just now sounded like he had been expecting it. Aww, Ray. This is gonna be one of those sad cases where he likes her, but she's a criminal, so he has to let her go, you know. Oh man. Good job, Miles, as expected from Uncle Ray's future apprentice. I have no intention of becoming your apprentice. And I will now announce the results of my verification. I can confirm that her theft report was indeed accepted. Therefore, it's a little too early to come to a decision. That means your logic was completely faulty. You're wrong! My real performance is still to come. Really? And how do you plan to proceed with your investigation? That's, first we need to speak with the curator. And after that? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Sebastian. Mr. Gustavia may have had business in the Winter Palace. I believe we should send an investigator there as well. Oh, that's good too. Detective Gumshoe, investigate the Winter Palace at once.
Got it, sir.
Justine, let's go talk to the curator. Yes, let us proceed. We should go and listen to what Miss Hall has to say as well. Okay. April 2nd, 1:35 p.m. Zodiac Art Gallery, Fountain Patio. What a big group we have. Alright, I want you guys to listen to what the curator has to say. Mr. DeBest, weren't you going to go talk to her yourself? Nah, that's a job for my subordinates. All I have to do is wait for the report. I'm the best prosecutor after all, you fool. Such arrogance. Well, this is anticlimactic. I'm gonna chill for a bit. Huh? What's that in the fountain? Ah! What happened? I don't see. Oh! There's a dead body in the fountain! What is the meaning of this? Holy crap, that looks... Silence, everyone. Forensics, identify this body at once.
It's terrible, pal.
Please be quiet, detective.
The ice sculpture's in the Winter Palace.
What? Oh shit.
They've all melted, pal.
Oh my god, so many things going wrong at once. What? 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 Dead body and melted sculptures. Holy crap. What's going on here? There are 2 victims now. This is all just like 18 years ago. Once again, the ice sculptures have melted. Again? And everyone related to the incident 18 years ago is gathered here now. This is no mere coincidence, don't you think so, Miles? Yes. The key to finding the truth of this case lies in the IS-7 incident. This is what I believe. That's right, Uncle Ray thinks so too. Looks like it's time once again for Uncle Ray to tell you about the IS-7 incident. Oh, we're going back. Okay. That's why I was confused, because I was like, I could have sworn there would be more in the flashback section. But we're going back. I see. Oh, shoot. To be continued. Why does this always happen? Whatever. Okay. Of course, for us, it's more satisfying to finish at a to be continued. But sometimes they're very short and sometimes they're very long, so it's hard to like pinpoint when it's gonna happen. The IS-7 incident, 18 years ago. Gregory Edgeworth's last case. Isaac Dover was murdered at the venue of a dessert contest. I almost said concert, can't talk. And his body was discovered at the chocolate treasure chest made by Jeff Master. The victim died from blood loss after being struck in the head with a rock salt lamp. The murder weapon was found hidden inside Delicia's candy castle. Then, in the victim's room where no one had searched yet, all of Dover's sherbet sculptures had melted. 18 years ago. Oh, the patio has all those flowers in the fountain. Cute. December 24th, 9:05 p.m. Desert... why? Contest venue, fountain patio. I can't believe this is Jeff Master's home. Like, the way it's designed is so weird. Even if it is like a mansion, it's like just strange. It makes more sense to be like an art gallery or museum. The sculptures in Mr. Dover's room had melted. Due to that, Prosecutor von Karma immediately drove us away from the scene. How are we going to investigate now? And what's with that defense attorney's out? Von Karma's methods are deplorable. Well, investigating the crime scene is supposed to be the police's job after all. But you gotta admit, Von Karma's methods are way out of line. Ooh, child. You could tell I am not good. Oh, Lord. I don't think I'm going to be able to record 2 episodes back to back today. Defense attorneys and the police should work together to discover the truth. Raymond, you must realize that not everyone shares the same views as us. Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice, or simply accept things as they appear? Everyone has their own view on what is right and what is wrong. Even if that means convicting an innocent man? Both ourselves and the police are only human, and as humans we all make mistakes. It is for this reason that we defense attorneys exist, so that those who are alone and helpless masters can have an ally on their side. An ally on their side? If we cannot investigate, shouldn't we just find some other way to help? I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I still have much to learn. You're still young, so you'll have many opportunities to learn. Right, I'll do my best. Oh, what a good mentor. Young Catherine. I don't remember what voice I gave her, so whatever. Monsieur Edgeworth and Monsieur Shields, would you like to take a brief respite? I know it's not much, but please eat these. Well, thank you. He looks at her with literal stars in his eyes. Chocolates! Mr. Master's favorite food, handmade by Miss Hall, very sweet and quite misshapen. Let's eat. I appreciate getting some sugar into my system, but these are a little too sweet. And it's a little misshapen too. I'm terribly sorry. Does it not suit your tastes? Not at all. It's deliciously sweet. Thank you very much. But making sweets isn't really my forte. Huh? You made this chocolate, Kate? Yes, chocolate is Monsieur Master's favorite food. Preparing his favorite food is also part of my job. But I'm still not that good at it, so I need him to instruct me. I envy Master Jeff. He gets to eat Kate's handmade sweets whenever he wants. Thirsty boy. Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Were you just thirsting out loud? This is so sweet in more ways than one. Oh, he ships it. Miss Hall, you seem very dedicated to your work. Without my work, I wouldn't even have the right to be here. What do you mean? When I was a child, I was abandoned. Monsieur Master took me in. Oh. One snowy Christmas Eve, I was left on the doorstep of his mansion. I owe Monsieur Master my life. He became like a father to me. And so, to repay his kindness, I want to continue working for him. Kate, you're incredible. I've lived a long life, yet that brought tears even to my eyes. Today, Christmas Eve has finally arrived once more. But it looks like I won't be able to give him the present I prepared. I would do anything if it meant saving Monsieur Master. I mean, she seems so authentic, so I can't imagine that she would have killed Dover and pinned it on Master, you know? If there's any way I could be of service to you, please ask. Yes, I appreciate that. Well then, do you happen to know anything about the victim, Isaac Dover? I don't really know much about Monsieur Dover, but I have a photo of the desserts he made for the contest finals. Okay. This is certainly a splendid piece of work. Yes, with this exquisite beauty, it's truly a work of art. It's crafted so intricately that you almost forget it's made out of sherbet. It seems Monsieur Master was also fond of Monsieur Dover's work as well. Well, these are the Taurus and Gemini constellations. Do you know a lot about constellations, Raymond? Of course, there is so much romance in the constellations. Ooh la la. For example, take the club, lyre, and arrow held by Gemini here. These come from... Huh? There are no strings on this lyre. Did Mr. Dover make a mistake in his sculpting? It's hard to think he would make a mistake like that. Huh? I thought you said you didn't know that much about him. I just sort of felt that way somehow. Oh no. Kate, that's a little sauce, honey. It appears appears she is hiding something from us. Miss Hall, did you take this photograph yourself?
Yes, I took it with this instant camera. It develops pictures instantly. It's one of my greatest treasures.
And then it, like, disappeared for a while, and then it got popular again, so I think they started remaking it. Polaroid pictures. It's pretty cool. But nowadays, like, the fact that we all just take pictures on our phone and stuff, we have digital versions rather than printed out, you know? It's interesting. Wow, I would love to see it in action.
Well then, why don't we take a picture right now?
Yay, let's have our picture taken, Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, I don't mind. I'm confident in my hairstyle today. What hairstyle? Slick back? The fact that you're wearing a hat covering your hair? Yes, I'm going to keep my hat on.
Alright, I'm taking the picture. Say cheese!
Did he take the hat off?
Here, it's developed. A present from me to you, Monsieur Shields.
Wow, thank you so much. It's such a great camera.
It's the only camera in this mansion. Unfortunately, its convenience comes at a cost. There are no negatives.
No negatives, huh? Which means that one picture is the only copy you'll ever have, you know? There's no way you could ever copy it or print other versions. Is this the same camera Mr. Master used during the contest?
Yes, you are well informed. While he made his desserts, Monsieur Master photographed his work. After that, he took photos of all the other competitors' works.
Was he taking photos at the time the body was found? The body was discovered during the judging, was it not?
Monsieur Master intended to take photos of everyone's rooms, but after he photographed Gustavia's room, he ran out of film. Monsieur Master asked me to change the film in the camera. It seemed the film he prepared in advance wasn't enough.
There wasn't enough film.
It seems the number of photos he took didn't match up with the amount of film remaining. Well, he told me himself it might have been just a mistake, though.
Was it really just a mistake?
I retrieved more film from the main building and went back to the fountain patio.
She said main building, so there's more than one building? Jesus.
And it was then that I heard the sound of something breaking in Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master? Are you in here? Eee! And that's when I found Monsieur Dover's body in Monsieur Master's room. It was so terrible. I was really shaken up. Before I spoke to anyone else, I called the police. This camera, I've kept it with me ever since.
I see. If it's alright with you, would you mind lending me your camera and that photo?
Sure, I don't mind at all. Here you go.
Thank you very much. Such a gentleman. Has the capacity for 20 photos, but there's only film for 3 more. Okay. There he is, the bad boy himself. Detective Bad, Miss Delicious, is the investigation over already?
He said he had no more use for me, kicked me out. Huh, Manny, that meanie. What a rude thing to say.
It was probably to ensure that you wouldn't eat any more of the crime scene. Oh, your son has picked up your habit of thinking these savage burns in your mind. So, Detective Bad, did you get kicked out too? It seems Von Karma thought I was getting in the way and won't let me investigate. Why would he prohibit his own detective from investigating? Shady. But we know just about all there is to know about the crime scene. Right now, he's talking to Gustavia in Dover's room. Why does he need to speak to Mr. Gustavia? We heard from Hall that Gustavia was seen entering the victim's room. Mr. Gustavia?
Yes, I saw him entering Dover's room, and it seemed like he was trying to avoid being seen. Although I have no idea what he did in there.
He is currently under suspicion for melting Dover's sherbet. Just why did Mr. Gustavia enter that room? I also have a photo of Dover's room here. If you need it, I'll let you take a look at it. Huh? Eh? What? Why would you do that for us? Huh. You still don't get it, kid. Mr. Lollipop Man! I'm saying I want to help you guys in order to discover the truth of this case. Detective Bad. Is that alright, Detective Bad? Won't Von Karma chew you out again? I have no intention of becoming Von Karma's lapdog. If you won't let me investigate, I'll just do as I like. Getting tied up in stupid rules will only blind you to the truth. Isn't that right, Attorney Edgeworth? Hey, he respects him. I ship it. Two papas, two daddies. Of course, Detective Bad. I thank you. This is amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Now we've got Detective Bad on our side.
I don't really get what's going on, but I'm glad you boys are all friends now.
I'm grateful that he'll lend us his strength. Well then, can we see the photo now? Right. This is the current state of Dover's room. Wow, the sherbet is completely melted. The room is drenched in a light blue liquid. We should compare this with the photo Miss Hall took. Did the sherbet melt because the power cord was pulled out? Yeah, because it was pulled. All of the refrigerated glass cases lost power completely. Looks like all the power cords were connected to one socket. Do you have any idea when this cord was pulled out? No, it's still under investigation at the moment. What a waste of beautiful sherbet.
Honestly, had I known it would end up like this, I would have eaten even more of the stuff.
She has no shame. Did Mr. Dover's sherbet taste that good?
Oh yesy, his sherbet was most delicious.
Really? I wish I could have eaten some too.
But there was one piece that was so salty I couldn't eat it.
Salty?
It's right here in this photo. It was a part of that liar.
Why would she eat something that's so obvious? She's so stupid. That's the lyre from the Gemini constellation. Ugh! You snuck a bite from the lyre. That's why the strings are missing.
Fee! I could never have eaten that much. It was way too salty. I only had one little piece.
Why was that one part salty then? Weird. One part of the sherbet tasted different. That's rather curious. Did someone other than her also take a bite out of it? Did you notice anything else?
Now that you mention it, I see sherbet sculptures had these strange markings on them. They had 2 letters carved into them. Wait a minute. There. It looks something like this. Ah, that looks familiar.
An alphabet signature. It can't be.
I knew it. I just knew that Monsieur Dover made this liar. He isn't one to make mistakes in his sculptures after all.
Girl, that's the second time you said that sus thing. Miss Hall, it's been troubling me for a while, but do you know something about Mr. Dover?
Huh? Why would I know something about Monsieur Dover?
She looks like she has to pee. Drink my pee-pee dance! You seem quite attached to Mr. Dover's handiwork.
That's just because his sculptures are such great works of art.
No, I believe that his works are very special to you in particular. Which one is this, right? No, wait. That's because... Doesn't she have a teapot? Maybe the teapot.
How do you know that?
There is a piece of evidence that we believe belongs to Mr. Dover, and it happens to share a common feature with another piece of evidence.
But please show me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Which 2 pieces of evidence share something in common?
Oh, I have to present both. Okay. 2 pieces of evidence that point to Mr. Dover. Let's start by presenting the first one. Take that! And now, the second piece of evidence which shares a common feature is... Delicia saw 2 letters of the alphabet. They were probably used as Mr. Dover's signature, just as an artist would sign their name on their works.
Right. Oh, I remember now. I see sherbet sculptures had PH carved into them. I'm sure of it.
PH? Those aren't Isaac Dover's initials, though. No, but we found this seal at the scene of the crime. It had probably fallen out of the late Mr. Dover's pocket. If you had pressed this seal into something, it would mark the letters PH. Also, the very same PH symbol is engraved into this teapot. The same symbol? This teapot was made by the sculptor Pierre Hoquet. In other words, this PH is the signature of Pierre Hoquet. Hoquet, I don't know. Miss Hall, you know about this signature all too well, don't you?
Yes, Monsieur Hoquet's works always bear that signature. Since he never shows himself in public, his signature is used to identify his works.
No way. Are you saying Pierre Hoquet is... It seems Detective Bard has also realized Isaac Dover's true identity. To Miss Hall, Mr. Dover was no ordinary pastry chef. Then if she admired him, she would not kill him. That's because his true identity was... a pastry chef. A sculptor! That's right. Mr. Dover's true identity was the sculptor, Pierre Hoquet. What? Mr. Dover was a sculptor? Things like signatures can be faked. If you have the original designs, can you really use that as proof that he was a sculptor? No, but what's important here is that Miss Hall thought he was. As for proving his real identity, I'll leave that to the police. Huh, I get it. I'll have the boys check up on it.
As I expected from you, Gregory Edgeworth.
You knew Mr. Dover's real identity all along, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell them?
When I discovered the body, I noticed the seal. I knew from that moment he was Pierre Hoquet, the man I greatly admired.
Oh, so she didn't know ahead of time.
thinking that this would be his final posthumous work, I just couldn't sit still.
So, that's why you entered Dover's room.
Huh? What did you say?
When exactly did you take this photo of Dover's room?
That was... Perhaps this was taken during the judging.
That's strange. I thought you said the camera ran out of film during the judging. Yep. Before Mr. Master entered Dover's room, you were the one in possession of the camera. Wasn't that why you were able to take the photo when you discovered the body?
Yes, that's right.
The only photos you took with the new film were of Dover's room and the body. If that's the case, a new contradiction comes to light.
Another one?
Then why did it run out of film too early, right? The piece of evidence that contradicts the two photos Miss Hall took is... says it here, right?
That is my instant camera.
You've already handed the photos of Dover's room and the body to myself and the police. That reminds me, didn't you also take a photo of me and Mr. Edgeworth just now? The film used in this camera can take up to 20 photos. However, this camera only has 3 photos left, which leaves 14 photos unaccounted for. Exactly what were they used to photograph? Please show us all the photos you took. We will be able to discern your actions from these photos.
I'm so sorry. I have told a terrible lie.
Okay. Don't tell me. All the remaining shots are of Isaac Dover's room.
My deepest apologies.
It seems they are all shots of the ice sculptures from various angles. So when these were taken, the sculptures had not melted yet. But that means the one who caused them to melt was you?
Yes. I am positive that I melted them.
You are positive?
I am an aficionado of the sculptor Pierre Hoquet, who is actually Monsieur Dover. Before the authorities could defile his final masterpieces during their investigation, I thought I should preserve them through photographs. Hence, I entered his room.
In that case, why did all the ice melt?
It's probably because, as I was taking the pictures, I became entranced with his works. And it seems that my foot accidentally got caught in the power cord, unplugging it. How did you not notice that? Wouldn't you have felt yourself tripping on that?
Accidentally, you say?
I did not notice the power cord at the time. I would never have imagined that I would be the cause of those sculptures melting.
Could the truth really be that simple? However, I cannot say with certainty that she is lying.
I am so sorry to have caused you all so much trouble.
As long as you are telling the truth, there is no need to apologize. That's right. Don't sweat it, Kate.
Thank you very much.
Edgeworth. Here, take this picture. Do what you want with it. Okay, Dover Sherwood Salon updated. Uh-oh, he's here. Uh-oh. My frame rate's dropping. No, he's here. But you know what? I don't have to deal with you. First of all, my frame rate's dropping. And I think this episode's gone on long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye.